This is a cemetery. For many of us, it's a place we only visit when someone we know dies. But for some, it's a place they call home. And this is the woman who lives among the dead and smiles every day. You might be thinking, why would someone choose to live in a cemetery? The answer would destroy every stereotype you've ever had. Let me explain. This is Ronnie. Hi, welcome to my channel. Ronnie is 78 years old. Every morning she wakes up before sunrise. The first thing she does is make tea. She places the kettle on the stove and starts cleaning the utensils. Today, just like any other day, she has made an extra helping of tea. She places it on a nearby grave. This is her friend's favorite flavor. Now, you might think this is eerie, but for Ronnie, this is just another Tuesday. Soon, other people arrive. Some are poor and hungry. Ronnie feeds them all. They share their stories, laugh, eat together, and discuss their dreams. Then they part ways, each going about their business. As the sun sets, Ronnie sits alone. She talks to the graves around her as if they were her family. Sometimes she laughs, sometimes she cries, but most of the time she's lost in deep thought. All the people around her are dead, and yet she feels less lonely here than she did when she was alive. Now you must be wondering, how did she end up living in a cemetery? Let me tell you her story. Once upon a time, Ronnie had a son and a daughter. She loved them more than anything in the world. But as they grew up, they moved to the city for better opportunities. Every now and then they would send money, but that wasn't enough. So Ronnie decided to move in with them. She sold her house and went to the city. But things didn't go as planned. Her children had become too westernized. They argued with her all the time. Eventually, they kicked her out of the house. Ronnie was cheated by the only people she trusted. Heartbroken and humiliated, she didn't know what to do. That's when she met Baba. He was an old man who lived in a cemetery. At first, Ronnie wanted to stay away from him, but Baba insisted that she come inside. He showed her a small hut and asked her to stay there. Initially, Ronnie refused, but after some time, she accepted his offer. Slowly, Ronnie started feeling at peace. She spent her days gardening and talking to the dead. She found solace in the company of trees, birds, and yes, the dead. Unlike the living, the dead never betrayed her. They never complained. They simply listened to her as she shared her grief. One day, Baba passed away. Ronnie was devastated. She felt like crying out, but there were no tears left in her eyes. All she could do was look at the grave and smile sadly. It had been 5 years since she had come to the cemetery. In that time, she had made many friends, but now it was time to say goodbye to Baba. She spent the last of her money on a headstone. Every day she tended to the grave, making sure the flowers were fresh and the grass was cut. One day, a journalist named Alok found her. He wanted to interview her and write a story about her life. Initially, Ronnie refused, but eventually agreed. Alok published the story, and soon people started visiting her. Some brought food, others offered money, but Ronnie politely refused everything. She didn't need their pity. What she needed was their company. Soon, people started coming just for that. Today, Ronnie is happy. She might be poor and old, but she's not alone. Every day she wakes up with a smile because for her, death is not the scariest thing. She has seen both, death and life. And she knows it's not death that we should fear, but living without love. We came to tell a creepy story, but we ended up learning a lesson on love from a cemetery. If her words touched your soul, hit subscribe. More Real India, more raw stories, only here.